Hi, my name is Victoria Bates, and my STEM topic I'll be presenting to you about today is about renewable energy. What is renewable energy? Renewable energy is defined as energy that comes from natural resources that can be replenished. It is also known as clean energy. There are a few types of renewable energy resources. There are solar energy, wind energy, hydropower, biomass, and geothermal energy. First, I'll be presenting to you about solar energy. What is solar energy? It is energy produced and provided by the sun. It can be converted into thermal or electrical energy through photovoltaic systems. It can be used at the point where the energy is being used in a home or small building, or it can be built in a solar power plant where energy is distributed to a whole community. Solar technology captures the radiation from the sun, which turns it into energy through solar panels. Next, we have wind energy. Wind energy is wind power made by the uneven heating of the Earth's surface, thus creating wind. Using the wind turbines convert the wind into mechanical energy, which then can be turned into electricity. Wind turbine blades use aerodynamics to turn and catch the wind. While that is happening, the rotor is sending down the energy to the generators, which is used to create electricity. Wind turbines can be found on land or out in the ocean to provide that energy. Next, we have hydropower. What is hydropower? Hydropower is the oldest source of renewable energy in the United States. It uses the natural flow of water to create energy from a higher elevation to a lower elevation through the water cycle. The water cycle is happening all the time through Earth. Water is going up into the sky and coming down through the rain. Hydropower technologies uses dams, for example, to generate water flow, eventually producing electricity using turbines and generators. It provides power to the grid immediately and is low cost and a clean energy source. It provides backup power during times where power is lost. And it helps with flood control, irrigation support, and provides a water source for communities. Next, we have biomass energy. Biomass energy is renewable organic material that comes from different plants and animals. It contains stored chemical energy from the sun or biomass that can be produced through photosynthesis. Biofuels are biomass solids down into biofuels using enzymes to make a liquid sugar, where then yeast ferments it into fuels. Biomass energy sources include wood and wood processing sources, agriculture crops and waste materials, solid waste, biogenic materials, animal manure, and human sewage. These materials are converted into fuels like diesel, gasoline, and jet fuel. Next, we have geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is heat obtained from below Earth's surface to harness clean energy resources. Reservoirs of hot water with varying temperatures are found below the Earth's surface, which are then brought up to the surface. Geothermal reservoirs are found in volcanoes, hot springs, and geysers or near major tectonic plate boundaries. When the water comes up to the source, they use that heat to provide energy. Now, here's our connection to renewable energy and STEM. There are multiple NGSS science standards that can provide educational information for children from kindergarten up to high school. They provide educators and students with gaining an understanding of the world around them from a scientific view and an engineering view. Starting up from K to high school, the standards provide the basic and also complex understandings of renewable energy. One important resource I found, especially for kids in elementary school and even middle school, are read-alouds promoting the use of renewable energy. Alan Drummond is an author who creates resources for educators and children about renewable energy. He writes true stories about different communities who use renewable energy sources and how they use them to help their environment. Some of the books are Energy Island, Solar Story, Roads to Clean Energy, Energy and Me, Pedal Power, Energy Around Us, and the Green City. For example, I have done a lesson plan about Energy Island. It's about an island in Denmark that is very windy, and they're able to come up with the ideas to have wind turbines to help them have clean energy, and they still use it today. There are many STEM activities built off of engineering practice that you can do at home or even in school. For example, you can build windmills or wind turbines to create power. Again, this is something that I have done with my fourth grade class. We built our own windmills that powered a battery pack and lit up a light bulb. It really showed the students not only that you can do this with wind energy, but it shows how the air catches and turns the windmill. You can have wind-powered vehicles, about the same idea as windmills. You can create a solar oven. You can put s'mores in that, make pizza with aluminum foil, and show how that heat caught by the sun can make a tasty treat. You can build water wheels to show how the hydropower process works. You can build a model that represents geothermal power plants with a stove, an aluminum foil, and a can to heat up a can of soup or anything else. These are just a few ideas that I've found that you could do in the classroom, but there are so many more out there that will help the students better understand what solar power, geothermal power, hydropower, wind power, and biomass energy can be applied in their lives. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.